Jaws Jr. here for yet another at-home adventure. As promised, this video here is going to be about the petrified wood. Much of the stuff that we have collected over the past few years of doing our rock hounding. And we'll talk about each batch here individually. So let's go ahead and start this off. This year we had a video done on this. This was found in Lake County, Oregon. And this piece right here was the biggest one that we found of the day. It was just a fun day. Now this material is not much we can do much with it, but it was fun to collect. This next batch here, this is agatized petrified wood from Crook County, Oregon. From Deschutes County, Oregon, Hampton Butte. All this material here was self-collected out there in September of 2020. This happened to be the piece that the Mrs. Jaws Jr. picked up, her best one. Also a piece of opalized. Now this is Jasper replacement petrified wood. This one is opalized replacement, opal replacement, or whatever you want to call it, opalized. This here is agatized. And this one here is another piece of agatized. All these found in the same hole. Let's come here. This is one of the few pieces that we've actually bought. This is a piece of McDermott petrified wood we bought in Lincoln City. It was bought from Rock Your World in Lincoln City. Fantastic little store. If you're ever in Lincoln City, Oregon, go there. Now this is a piece of petrified wood that's agatized that we found in Whistler Springs Thunder Egg Bed. And to go with that, and the thunder eggs that we also found this nice beautiful piece of agate. This is rocks of petrified wood found in southeast Oregon. In our big trip that we took down there and a lot of random places. This was found in a dry creek bed. I think this was just found on as a surface find. This was also a dry creek bed, same creek, just about a half a mile apart from each other. Pink, we all know what this is. Paulina, limb cast. Covington Hollow area. That is the prized material that people are always after, preferably in whole limb casts. I've seen some pieces in whole limb casts like this here. It's just amazing. This is from the Willamette River, Western Oregon. Different locations throughout the river. When this one was found, it was just a little piece on top that was discovered. That's really cool material. It's always a nice find to get that when you're out rock hounding on the Willamette River. Now this pile is a variety, all from Saddle Mountain, Washington. If you followed me for any amount of time, you'll know that I have polished up some of this material and made it look absolutely incredible. Most of this is agatized, there's some opalized. Just some fun looking stuff. This here is from a particular area in Lane County, Oregon. Not too much to be said about it, other than, yep, that's from Lane County. This here is from, if I remember myself correctly, Union County, Oregon. Yeah, it's the moss on it because it's been sitting out in the weather. This here's another Lane County, Oregon batch, different from the prior one. Look at the reds in that. Now this is probably my favorite find of all times. This was actually captured on video. Oh, 2 or 3 years ago. And this was found on the Oregon coast. And it was the clanking material when I kicked it is what got my attention, because it looks like driftwood. But it is a nice piece of petrified wood. This one here is display for the inside. That one hardly ever goes anywhere. But that's probably one of my favorite finds of all time. Now this is very unique. Bogwood, found in southern Washington state. And we picked up some of this, but we know there's not much you can do with it, so it's mostly a conversation piece. But it reminds me of the Mother Nature's version of oriented strand board. OSB. But yep. Again, moss from it sitting out in the weather. Now this is from my grandfather. He cut this and polished this himself. I don't know where he got it from, but I know it was just gifted to me many years ago. And that sole piece is from the Lincoln City area. It's the only piece of petrified wood we found in the Lincoln City area. I know there's more there. They're mostly known for the jasper and agate that's there. Now this petrified wood is from southern Oregon coast. Some of it I've already polished up. I couldn't find any of this material here that was not polished, so I polished this stuff up, and I like how it turned out. How you have the blacks is shiny and the browns is less than shiny. Gives it that texture look. I was very pleased on how this turned out. And another one here. You can see the growth rings in that one. Another Oregon coast piece. I was practicing with this one here because it was basically broken up. Now this here is out of my grandfather's stash that I don't know where it came from. Only thing I'm pretty sure is, again, probably came from the some of it came from the John Day area. It all probably came from Eastern Oregon or Central Oregon. And to wrap up the batch here on the table, this is stuff that we was just showing you, the Hollywood Ranch petrified wood. This is the piece that I'm going to work on in a future video. Going to slab the two faces, the two ends off, and polish these. And this one here is one that the missus really liked. So let's go on to the bigger stuff. Okay, on to the big pieces. Let's start off with this one here. This one was a gift. This is from my grandfather. My grandmother gave it to me a few years before they moved out of their house in North Portland. So this one here means a lot to me. Not sure the source, but if I had to guess, I would say probably the John Day area. Now this one here, you see how big this one is. This piece here was the subject of a video where I did the polish, or attempted to do a polish with the angle grinder. We're going to rework that one in the future. This was found in Umatilla County, Oregon. Now this is a piece of my favorite piece of Saddle Mountain petrified wood that I've ever found. You got this full limb cast on top, in addition to all the agatized material down below. I absolutely love that one. But this one here happens to be our biggest Saddle Mountain material. And this one here is just a display piece. And then I have this one here, which is another one that came from my grandparents. And it's agatized. I'm not sure the source of this one at all. But yeah, this is some of our bigger pieces that we have. And that one was just amazing. That one was cut on a 24-inch slab saw somewhere in Hermiston. And like I said, it was found in Umatilla County, Oregon. So there you go, everybody. There is a sample out of our small collection of rock counting material. And most of this has been self-collected, except for, of course, that piece from my grandfather. The big one's down there. And that one, that was purchased. And these ones up here, as well as this one right here. And there's other material I've not been able to put up here on this display. It's places from another material from Lake County, Oregon, from Union County, Oregon. There's other material from Harney County, Oregon. There's stuff from Walla Walla County, Washington. And I believe there is also some from Benton County, Washington. And I know I've got other material that we've picked up along the coast that at this time I just would have to go dig for it. But this is a good sample, just to show you the wide variety of petrified wood that is here in the Pacific Northwest. And we've hardly even scratched the surface. Now, I'm not sure on the species of wood here. I am not that well versed, but I'm hoping to become that way over time. We haven't been doing this very long, so there's things that I'm learning step at a time. Some of it is the polishing. Most of it is the locations and places to go. So, hope you guys enjoyed this production from Jaws Jr. Entertainment. And just remember, everyone's life is an adventure. Then there's mine, with showing we've had lots of adventures here collecting petrified wood. This is the Adventures of Jaws Jr. Have a good one, everybody. See ya!